Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's 2-minute drill. Happy Friday. We are well into our first week of October. It's October 9th today. And today I have with me Sabrea Isaacs, our Director of Safety. And Sabrea is going to be ramping up a program for decision drivers, right? A decision driver program. It's a refocus on the program that we've had. It's been around, but it's time for us to really focus in on this and bring it back out and make sure everybody is following some great guidelines. That's what she's here to talk about. Sabrea, why don't you tell us about this program?
Yes, thank you so much, Scott. So we are ready to kick off a safety initiative. And as Scott said, it's not new. It's actually a refocus. And in order for this initiative to have meaning and for it to be impactful and effective, then we must make sure that all of us understand it, that we know it. We're able to open our eyes and be more aware of our surroundings, and that we live it or that we own it.
Yeah. And so give us what are the whys, the whats, and the hows of this program? I mean, how's this all going to work and come together?
Yes, and that's so important, because without the why, the what, the how, we really, it kind of gets lost. So we have to understand the why, and that's what our purpose is. We're changing our culture. We want to reduce our losses, minimize operating costs, maximize productivity, and those are just a few. And we're so fortunate, because with the how, we have such a large group of talent and trainers within our entire organization that we're going to utilize that talent, and we're going to offer these trainings virtually. And the what, the question is, what result are we expecting from that why? And that's simple. It's improving our drivers' ability to see, to understand, to own that task, and to ultimately just decrease our losses and our premiums. So I do have a question for everybody. And the question is, would you put your child or a loved one, or even yourself, behind the wheel of a 5,000-pound machine without the proper training and understanding?
Not my boys.
Exactly. So we as an employer would not do that either. Right? So our decision driving program, it's not a program teaching people to drive. You've already had your training. But this is a program teaching a process that enables us to examine our driving environment, anticipate the actions of others, and be able to make proactive decisions based upon awareness of our situations around us. And obviously, just being a better driver. Decision driving, it's going to teach the tools necessary to become a safer driver by anticipating that potential dangerous situation that could cause a crash.
And let me share a screen here for a second, just to kind of show you one of the things that are going on out there. And Sabrea, you could talk a bit more about this. There you go.
Sure. So this is so exciting. You all have seen the emails that have gone through about our new cone and parking and backing policy. Again, nothing that's new, something we've talked about, something we tried to implement many years ago.
This is around when I was in the field.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, but I tell you, if our cable workers and our phone company, it is going to create, you see these beautiful pictures here, and this is throughout our entire organization, both residential as well as commercial. It's creating that awareness. It's creating that circle of safety. It requires us to become more aware of our surroundings. This is just something really exciting. I do encourage, today is Friday, so everyone is to have all of your pictures into me, because I want to share them. I want to share our successes.
All right. And that brings us back to.
So this is when we're going to actually get started on this initiative. And on November 2nd, we'll be kicking off a decision driving refocus. And it's going to consist of 6 weeks of 1.5-hour sessions led by our very own decision driver trainers throughout our entire organization. Each week, we will discuss one of the 5 principles of decision driving. We do expect that each driver participates in these trainings. You only have to do one a week. We've got an AM, we've got a PM to hopefully be able to accommodate everyone. And at the completion of the modules, we will have a train the trainer session. So our partners and our trainers, we will be holding our first planning session next week. We are very much looking forward to kicking off this initiative. That is, it's just another step towards developing that safety culture that holds everyone accountable by understanding their role, potential hazards and consequences if not addressed. And it's that continued education, that coaching for our staff, both supervisory and our field staff, which is going to give them the resources necessary to be successful and safe by making the appropriate decisions.
Now, I understand you're going to be doing like an award this year for a driver out there who's done a lot of things right. Is that right?
That is very right. And I'm actually really excited to say.
All right, hold on a second. Let me go over to that screen. There we go. And you can read the words, Sabrea.
So I tell you, I'm really excited to, again, it's about the follow through, and we're following through on this. I'm excited to announce our first expert driver, and this would be for the 3rd quarter, so July, August, and September. And this person, we've chosen a driver who's maintained a high behavior score of 99%, which is almost perfect.
Amazing.
And that calculation is, it comes from using our speed, idling, aggressive driving. It's an algorithm that's used. And this driver also has participated in our decision driver program, has maintained regular maintenance of their vehicles, and has had no at-fault accidents. So congratulations goes out to Justin Konetsky of the American Pool PA operation. You will be receiving a $250 gift certificate. And my question is, who's going to be next? Don't tie your driver's hands down by not fully participating in this program. Make sure you're turning your inspections in. You know, they've all had the opportunity to go through driver training. We did have a driver who had a perfect score of 100,
Nice.
Which is pretty phenomenal. But unfortunately, that person was not eligible because they had not gone through the decision driver training. So with that said, I want you all to be on the receiving end of this, to be our expert driver, because in the end, you know what, we want you to get home safe to your family, to your friends, and at the same time, we'll all be successful together.
Yeah,
so thank you, Justin. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Justin Konetsky and the whole group up there at AP Philadelphia. And who will be next? Will it be you? I don't know if it'd be me. I'm not eligible, right? I don't get that. I'm not eligible anymore.
No.
But it could be you. So make sure that you're doing the right things in your offices. Thanks for being on, Sabrea. It's our first return to Safety Friday. And we'll be doing one of these every month. And we'll announce we'll be announcing the next driver that we'll be celebrating as well. So that's today's 2-minute drill, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.